Everyone, I am Rajat Bhamore, a third year integrated MSc Physics student at IIT Roorkee. Today, I will be presenting you a presentation on the topic 8085 program to selection sort an array under the course microprocessors and peripheral devices. I will also be letting you know how the code runs. So, what is selection sort? Selection sort is a sorting algorithm. In this sorting algorithm, a list is divided into two parts, a sorted one and the one on which binary search algorithm is being applied to find the minimum of the listed numbers in the second array, and the found is then placed at the end of the first array. Now repeatedly the same process is applied on the remaining numbers of the second array. On repeating this process, at the end we will get the sorted array. Now, how will we code this on 8085 microprocessor? This is the step-by-step flowchart of the algorithm involved. On the register C, the size of the array is loaded from the memory. Now the HL register pair points towards the initial address of the block. Now the number that is stored at the address pointed by HL register pair is loaded into the accumulator. After this, operation in a loops are performed in which HL register pair points at different memory addresses. The operation now the involving the first operation, the operation to find the minimum of the numbers from memory address pointed by HL plus 1 register pair to the C number of consecutive blocks is performed. Now, if the value of A accumulator doesn't equal the minimum value found in the previous operation, if this statement is true, the value of the minimum element in the first address is swapped. Otherwise, the address pointed by HL register pair is increased by 1 and the count is also is decreased by 1. If all the numbers pointed by different memory addresses are covered, then this process is terminated. Otherwise, this process continues on performing on loop. Next, we will see how the code for selection sort algorithm works. This is the code of selection sort algorithm. Now I will shift to GNU simulator where I will simulate the code. So this is my GNU simulator. Here I have initialized the stack pointer from the memory address 9000H, from where I will store the conditional values of register pairs which I will be using in the code. Now I have stored the value of block size which I will get from the memory address 800H in the HL register pair. Here the 800 memory address contains the size of the block or array which we will be sorting, and the next consecutive memory address contains the data stored in that array. Now we will move the contents of H register pair which contains the size of the block into C register pair, which we will use as count of the size of the array. Now we will perform the first iteration to find the minimum and store it in the first block. Then we will form the loop to for second iteration, third iteration, fourth iteration, and so on. So in the first iteration we contains three subroutine call which are go, which I have termed as go, minimum, and swap. We will look from here. So for first in two operation, first we will increase the value of HL register pair, memory address of HL register pair, by 1. This will point to the next location of the block, which will give us the next data, which so on which we will be performing the operation. Now we will be moving the value of H register pair to the accumulator, through which we will perform the operation. Now first subroutine call is meant to find the minimum of the second array, which I have shown in the previous slide. Like two arrays will be formed. One will contain the sorted, and second will contain the elements from which we will have to find the minimum. So the minimum, we have to push the h value of h register pair into stack pointer. Also we will push the value of bc register pair into the stack pointer and decrease the value of c by 1. Now means we will be going to the next block. Now we will compare the value of m, means h. So after the compare operation with m, which is the minimum value which we have already stored in the accumulator, if the jump if 0 operation to go operation, if it is 1 means it is greater than m, which we are taking now as minimum. If we will decrease, now it will go to a subroutine called go. Then in go subroutine call, we will decrease the value of c by 1. Then if the value of 0 flags come out to be 0 means it is minimum, then the already given uh, uh, m. Then we will next go to the do operation. It will subroutine call the do operation, where we will store the minimum value which we have found newly of the block C uh, to A. Now as we stored it into A, the process goes on. So after all the blocks have been covered, we call the swap operation. And the swap operation to swap the minimum which we have found with the current location which was stored in the H. So swap operation is another subroutine call from do operation, which will swap the values of A and H. Means value of A will be stored in H and the value of H will be stored in A. So we have pushed the minimum value which we have found in the first iteration to the stack pointer, which HL register points, which is the first address. So this is the code for the swap operation. So push PSW stores the accumulator and flag register into stack, replacing the already stored H and B, HL and BC register pairs value. Now we will push values of BC register pair into stack, and also the A register pair will get data from the D register pair. Now we will copy the value of A register pair to B, which we will then shift store value of B register pair to HL register pair. So it is a one shift which we will be performing through storing the value of D, uh, storing the value of A content into the D register pair. Also we will get data from the pointed by HL. So A has already got the data from the HL register pair, and B has already got the data from the from pointed by the A register pair. So we will now pop out the BC from stack, BC value of BC register pair from the stack, and the value of AR register pair of the stack, and then we will return to from swap. We will return from this swap subroutine call. Now for next iteration, we have the loop and a loop operation, and then we have the skip subroutine call, which we will be using in the loop operation. Now in the loop operation we will increase the value of h by 1, which will point to next location. Now, then we will compare with the value with m, compare the data with A. If it is 0 means if the carry comes out to be 0 means the next which we are choosing is same, then we will jump to the skip command, which will decrease the value of c by 1, which means we will be moving to the next block. Then also we will jump to a subroutine called loop. If loop, then if 0 z comes out to be 0 means next also comes out to be same, then we will pop out B, BC from stack, pop out HL from stack, and return from subroutine. Means we will next perform the do operation again. So here we have the updated the value. Now again in the loop operation, if jump if carry flags comes out to be 1, then we will store the value, update the value of A with the M means H register pair, copying H register pair to D also, and copying L to E also. So this is my code. Here I will be taking a simple example, if I simply take an array containing 5 numbers. So here I will be storing 5 in 8000H, which is the which I will be using for storing the block count, and in next register pair I will be storing some data. So I will be storing it in the ascending order, and then it will automatically sort it into descending order. So I can store 1 in the 8001, 2 in 8002, 3 in 8003, uh, 4 in 8004, uh, 5 in 8005. These are my 5 numbers which I have stored in the memory address. Now if I will run the program which I have already ran, so it is stored in the descending order, means the program has sorted the array. At last, I want to share a very famous quote by Bernard Cunningham with you. Controlling complexity is the essence of computer programming. This sorting algorithm has a very high time complexity of O(n) square and an average time complexity of O(n). There are many other sorting algorithms which has less time complexity than this. So thank you.